so damn sure you wanna look kind, 24/7 on my mind. All I ever wanted is
I'm going to be doing just for you all. I know for a while I've been saying that I would love to be able to come up with an idea for my very first video on YouTube, but I have had to deal with a lot of stuff going on, like programs, of course, that I've had to take time to find that was compatible with my computer, and of course editing software, and also one that would, that basically software that I know wouldn't fry my motherboard and help me be halfway decent videos. So anyway, you'll have to excuse me. I do have a very cheap mic that I'm using right now. Hopefully I will get a better mic in the near future. But for now, I hope this does do. And today I'm going to be showing you how to draw two different types of eyes. And the way I'll be showing you this time is with a mouse. Excuse me, not a mouse, a tablet. Alright. And as you can see here, I have some little demonstrations that I have done. So I'm going to leave those right there so you can see them. So let's go and get another one out here. Yes, please. There we go. Okay. Alright, as you can see, we're going to get that one. Okay. Ah! Where'd my one go? Sorry about that. Alright, let me get back to this one. So on this clear one, this is exactly what we're going to do. Okay. And the first eye that we're going to be working on is this big old one right here. This one that I call the demonic eye, or demon eye. And please forgive me of the noise in the background. It is really hot tonight, and we're trying to keep ourselves cool. So, that's always fun to do. Anyway, so I'll go ahead and show you how I start with this eye. Now, when you're going to make an eye of any type, or when I go to make an eye, this is what I do. I go ahead and make a new outline work, get my black, of course, and use this one now. You'll see what I'm doing here in a minute. Oops, here a minute. Give me 1 second. I don't really like to have my background white, and the reason I say that is because, well, it kind of drives me crazy. So let me get over here and give us a pink background. Okay. Now going on over here, now we will go to the black. Black all the way, do that one. Now, you can have your eyelashes or line, or how you want them to get done. And as you can see, I don't leave. I will start with a little hump when it comes. I will start at the base of the hump, making the lower ash line, and then I work my way down. And I won't go much further than how the upper ash line is. Eyelash line, I mean. Anyway, Now, what else I like to do is, as you can see, I've brought it. I do this to kind of give it a wing look, almost. What to give it a wing look almost, and there we go. And of course, you can get rid of that if you want to. Let's rid of the eraser, pump it up. And like I said, if you mess up like I've done here, it'll take a few times, but you'll get it. Okay. Now, after you have the outline of basically what you want your eye to look like, what I do is I go ahead and I will click on a new layer. I will bring that down over under my line artwork that I've done. And since we're going to need white for the background of this eye, even though it is demon, oh good lord, there we go. And as you can see, when I do this one, it won't mess up my line work. And then of course you can take your eraser and just I'm sorry that I'm not talking very much. First time around. I'm nervous on camera, so I'll even sort of having my voice out here. And sorry if it's kind of soft too. Hopefully I can fix it when I get a better mic. And like I said, you know, as you can see, I keep messing up. And there we go. That is the first part of our eye. And you're probably, wait a minute, that's our whole eye. No, not really. You will see what I'm doing and how we will fix that part to make it look like a big old eyelash. Don't worry. Anyway, now since we have the white base, which we basically will be using to color it over with, now once again let's get a new line work. You know, make sure to keep it under the other line work you have for the, you know, the part of the eye or how you want the eye to look like. And with this one, we're going to pick the color, and like I said, I was going to show you this one, so I'm going to need a red. Let's get over here to the red part. Okay. Alrighty. And with that one, because we have it, we'll go ahead and use curves. It really doesn't matter. However big, like, you know, it's up to you how big you want your eye. Okay. Okay. Now, once again, with that one, you just go ahead and add a new layer. And we can color it in. And of course, that would be my phone. Sorry about that. Okay, now that we have our crimson red going on there, let's go ahead and add another layer. And now what I'm going to be doing is doing a dark shade of this color, so when you hit a new layer, just go up here and you can either multiply it or you can shade it. Both of them are dark, but I prefer the darker the better. And this one we're going to need to zoom up on. Okay. Alrighty, and with this one, and like I said, if you can't kind of get it the first time around, don't worry about it, because you can always take the eraser and sharpen out the edges. So, okay, now I'm going to go ahead and take our eraser. It's kind of too big for this one. And I'm just kind of going out there a little bit. I'm not trying to do too much, because you do want both of your sides to be even. There we go. And by that time, you should have that. Now, if you don't get it, or if it's a little bit bumpy at first, that is okay, because it takes practice to do this. Now we're going to take our blur brush, and with the brushes that I'm clicking on, you can see here the settings that I have them on. And so we go ahead and just on the outside of where you used your eraser, this is how we're going to do this. And already it's got depth, and this is working. So, alrighty. Now go ahead and make a new layer, which should be layer 5 by now. And we're going to take our black. You don't want it too big. As you can see, kind of make it fit the line that you had. Now what I like to do is kind of put a point. Like I said, once again, I'll have to fix my point. Anyway. Now this is what I like to do to give the eye a little bit of a illusion finish, or kind of an effect, you can call it. Alrighty. Now once again, we need to find the eraser. And there we go. Now, as you can see, the way I have it on here, I'm doing it just a tiny bit different. But when you've got that done, take the line back and go smaller, and then give it depth. But you don't have to give it depth from the port thing that you just put. Basically, what I'm trying to say is don't mess up your point. Okay. Now with this one, we go ahead and we do we'll go ahead and blur it together on the bottom. Now, as you can see, I've got a basically the dark beet red up here. And I will show you how I used to get that one. You take a new layer, layer 6 please, if you don't mind. And then multiple. I think multiple, yes. Because when you go into this one, now this time, instead of having the base for this red that we've been using on multiple, we're going to go ahead and kind of get it dark. And then with your pen, so you don't mess up on anything, but make sure to put your layer 6 under layer 5. And you'll see what I'm talking about here in a moment of why I said to do this. Now with that one, what you can do is once again blur it. Now this look will fit with any color. If you want to do your demon eye this way, any color will work for it. I just use red because, to me, that's how it works. Okay, after you think you got it all, you've done it, then go ahead. Now the little black dots. Now, to me, I did that to give it a kind of thing. But this one, I'm going to go ahead and show you. As you can see, this is basically what I did on a new layer. I went ahead, took my lead that I normally use for my hair, kind of shrunk these down, and kind of just, circle, 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 circle. Now, you don't have to do them as big as I did, because on the eye that I did show you right here in the beginning, I did kind of mess up. I didn't want my circles to be so big. Now, a lot of you are probably going to ask me, well, how can we get that glowing look? All right, well, hang on, I'll show you. This is where all of this comes in. Now for the glowing part, go ahead and take your little excess section thing, this thing right here. Tap it on the color that we had with the eye. Go ahead and move it. Now, do this one. Oh boy. You can either do limb and shade, and I will show you the two differences. But I'm going to go with the loom. And we're going to take this one, and we're going to do the smallest. And I hope I can do... No, hang on. I cannot do it like that. I'm going to cheat again. By this time, you'll need line work 3 to pop up. And this is what we're going to do. Like, there we go. You don't want it too big, but you kind of want it to stand out, but not too much. As you can see how it kind of does it? And you can make it bigger if you want. Or that, it really doesn't matter, I'm kind of giving that in depth. But of course, you're still going to have to shade it. No, I don't want you yet. Now, when you want to shade, the line work that you do, this is cheating, but what you can do is get a new layer, put that over the line work 3, or whatever you've decided to use for a shade. Like I said, I want it to be bright. So, anyway, and then you click that one, and that'll work, and you will be able to now shade. Oh boy. And of course, you can add more physical. You can add more oomph if you want to. If you want to make it lighter in here, you can as well. That would be really fun to see. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. Now it ain't gonna let me do that, is it? See? And it does give a glow. Now, let's back this baby up. And now to give it that water looked effect, of course. And this one, you want to do it over all of it. So by this time, you should have layer 8 in there. And we will just need white. That's all we need. And you will see what I'm doing on this one. But do what I did. I almost forgot to put that one. And, depending on how you want to do it. And then with this one, you take the blur brush, and one by one, you want to do the lines. Only the outsides of them. As you can see what I'm doing right here. But like I said, it is up to you. Everyone does eyes differently. And then it's up to you on how you want to do this. And there is your demonic eye. And there is your demonic eye. But I'm not quite done yet. But anyway, now by this time, it is time to get everything into a folder. And you can get the folder up there, and all you have to do is, gently put everything up there like you did from the beginning. Okay. Then close it, and this little button right here will turn it like that. And then see, you have your eye. Now, get back up here. Now that your eye is finished, now it's time to do some eyelashes, shall we? Maybe let's do this. don't want. There we go. Like I said, with this one, this is how I do eyelashes, of course. Kind of give it a little more oomph. Forget about that little dot there. Hang on. As you can see how the eyelashes start to kind of come out. That's how I do it. Or you don't have to do it like that. And that's how you get it. I kind of, and if you don't want the little lines, this is what it'll look like. And then you kind of clean it up a little bit. And there you go. You have your eye. Of course, a lot of people do the winged lick, which, you know, I did. And that's how eyes are. And I will definitely show you more on another video. Sorry, I am not going to be able to do the kawaii eye tonight, but I'm glad I was able to do the demonic eye for you. I hope you enjoy it, and I enjoyed doing this video. So have a good night, my creepies, and I will try to have another video up and going by next week. I'll have a very spooky night. Love you. Bye-bye.
So damn sure you wanna look kind, 24/7 on my mind. All I ever wanted is to be with you, making me feel it's so brand new. I thought I can love no more, one too many times before. Now every time I